All right, all praises to
Yahawashi, Yahawashi.
Double honor to the apostles and the elders. Salutations to you brothers teaching in truth and in sincerity. Today we're going to, through the spirit of Yahawashi and Yahawashi, go into current events.
This is from the Washington Examiner. It says, according to a report released Monday, Lockheed Martin, which is dealing with the foreign arms sales of U.S. to the other foreign country, has sold the most goods to foreign military so far in fiscal 2016, including 4 frigates to Saudi Arabia. The report from Gajuhim Partners predict that the U.S. is on track to match or surpass last year $43 billion in sales to foreign militaries. As of the end of April, the U.S. has sold $29 billion worth of equipment to overseas military, but a number of pending U.S. fighter aircraft orders could bump that number up significantly if they are approved by the White House, the report says. Lockheed Martin, $16.6 billion worth of goods sold to foreign military this fiscal year, including the $11 billion in frigates, put it on top of Raytheon and Northrop Grumman. A couple in progress deals could significantly boost this year's amount of foreign military sales if they finally go through, the report said. One is a 10-year deal with Israel for annual foreign military financing, which has been stuck for months but could bring a surge in spending if it is finalized. Include on Lockheed Martin F-35, Boeing F-15, and Textron Boeing MV-22, which are the firefighter jets. The Royal Australian Navy could also announce the winner of the contract to supply a new combat system for its submarine class in the next few weeks, the report says.
Okay, that's pretty simple.
Joel 3. Because everybody, Israel, the battle setting itself up. Everybody.
I got you. Joel 3:9. Let the stars of the twilight therefore be dark. Let it look for light, but have none. Neither let it see the dawning of the day.
Start up. No, Joel.
Oh, Joel, my house locked. Joel 3:9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up.
Come. So you got all these different countries. The U.S. is pushing their arms out there, and Israel, Saudi Arabia, all this over there getting ready for that battle of Jehoshaphat. And the verse gonna explain it.
Okay. Hey, back in Joel 3:9. No, it's like it, 3:10. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
Come. So you got, like the article said, you got all these nations, the Gentile nations. Everybody, they beating they plow hooks, they pruning hooks, they tools for agriculture. Instead of spending money on agriculture, they spending money on weapons, getting ready for a battle, man. They don't know why to do it, but the prophet tell them that they were gonna do it because they finna get ready for that big battle over there. So you got all these nations spending this money.
I got you. Isaiah 14:9. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirred up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. And that's the dead, the chief ones of the earth. These are the kings and shit. It have raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. Let me get to the point. Verse 10. All that shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us?
So they're explaining, how all the other Gentiles which is the natural Gentiles.
Right.
You know, it's explaining how everybody finna be on even playing ground. Because you know, World War II, you know, America was the only one with those capabilities, with those atomic bombs. But now you got everybody got the fire jets. I mean, the aircraft, the fighter aircraft jets. You know, everybody got these different missiles, these new and improved machine guns. Everybody got nuclear capability. So it tell you, have you become likened unto us?
That's right.
You know.
Right. I'm back at Joel.
What's there somebody in Isaiah 14 when it says likened unto us?
Mm-hmm.
It's basically talking about how the power of the white man being brought down.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still
They're talking about the carnal level of, but you know, his kingdom being his kingdom. You know, just like we in Mississippi, and we can stand on the block and scream crack. You know, we couldn't do that back in the 60s and 50s. So the so-called white man, Esau power structure is getting snatched down to him. And Isaiah is talking about he really gonna be brought down. You know, folks gonna be like Marvel because they hold the so-called white man so high up as a god, but he gonna be brought down to the rubble.
And the reason why the chief ones can say this statement now is because they have nuclear capability. And like the brothers going into, now it's an even play field. You know, so the odds are not so high anymore because now they can shoot back. That's the reason why they're cautious about what countries they're going into now. You know, because they're arming themselves now. Like what, Iran? You know, they have increased in nuclear capability. Pakistan. Go ahead, bro.
North Korea, South Korea.
But South Korea is part of the United States. But you know what I'm saying? The formulation of the USSR, so on and so forth. I'm gonna go back to the scripture you wanted. This is Joel 3:10. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I'm strong. Because what they're doing, they get the money they get from their agriculture and they invest in weaponry, man. Verse 11, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord.
So the Most High, you know, he gathering everybody up, putting everybody in that warlike mindset, man.
That's right.
Because it's gonna be American troops over there by the Valley of Jehoshaphat, while America getting blew up. You know, so you still gonna have American troops. Just because America gonna be blew up, they military still gonna be spread out. So the Most High calling all them together. You know, that's what the Most High gonna. That's what that war in Revelation. Talking about the war in the air. Yeah. Cause see, that's gonna be that war that's gonna go on with all those different nations, man. With they firefighters, with they fighter jets and those chariots, man. That's the war in heaven. You know, the preacher tell you that that's really talking about the Most High Lucifer got into it. You know, that they had a war in heaven. You know, where the Most High dwells. You know, but they don't understand the scripture.
Right, what they're talking about when the Lord come back, you actually got the so-called white man. He gonna try to actually fight against the Lord, man.
No, this they heaven.
Right.
This they heaven. This they heaven.
Would you have something?
Well, I got Revelation 16 and 10. And the fifth angel poured out his vial upon the seat of the beast, and his kingdom was full of darkness.
And that's what's going on now, man, because the beast represents NATO in America, man. You know, NATO, basically NATO, the EU, which is headed by America, man. So the Most High basically pouring, you know, he basically pouring out that valve, man, and now it's like you can see the end coming, the economy collapsing, you know, even though they're at least kind of pushing for this, it's not going how they planned it, man, you know. Go ahead, bro.
And they gun off their tongues for pain.
They gnaw their tongue for pain, gun.
And the blasphemy the power of heaven because of their pain and their sores and repented not.
Right, and this what's going on right now, man, because hey, they have their blasphemy in heaven, man. They passing all these laws against the scriptures, man. You know, with this LGBT law, you know, all this is blasphemy, man, against the scriptures, man. Gotta say blasphemy against the Holy Spirit, which is talking about the scriptures, man. You know, so when they make laws contrary to the scriptures, man, they blaspheme, man. Go ahead.
Repenting not of their deeds.
Right, and ain't nobody repenting of their deeds, man. Everybody can see that the Lord basically on his way back, man. And ain't nobody repenting of that. Only the elect repent, man. You know, everybody else going on with life, man. You know, they living their life, man. They passing these gay laws. Everybody basically, drug use is at an all-time high. You know, all this shit is going on. Hey, everything, like you say, man, it's gonna be the worst time ever. But it's, like I said, it's gonna be as in the days of Noah, man. And that's what it is now, man. You know?
And the sixth angel poured out his veil upon the great river Euphrates, and the waters thereof were dried up, that the ways of the king of the east might be prepared.
God, man, that goes, the kings of the east, man. It basically represent like all those, somebody get that.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, somebody get that in second ears.
And they say Saudi Arabia was the
Second ears.
was the number one foreign arms purchase from the U.S. You know, Saudi Arabia over there getting their arms ready, man. You know, they purchasing them guns, them fighter jets. You know, they purchasing nukes. You know, cause you got Israel over there. They making sure Israel well equipped with weaponry. You know, and all this over there by the Jehoshaphat.
The Valley of Jehoshaphat.
The Valley of Jehoshaphat.
Right, because like his brother was saying, the Euphrates River, all that run like right through that whole region, man. The Euphrates River run like right up behind Syria, man, which that's what actually the Valley of Jehoshaphat run through, man. You know, east of Jerusalem, where Syria, Jordan, the actual Valley of Jehoshaphat actually ran right through there. You know, but like you said, dry up the Euphrates, and the Euphrates River been drying up, man. I'm talking about literally. But just go ahead, bro.
And I saw 3 unclean spirits, like frogs, coming out of the mouth of the dragon and out of the mouth of the beast.
Right, who is the dragon, man? That's basically the modern day Roman Empire, man, which represents America and the NATO, man, the EU, man. And like the elite family, the Rothschilds, that's their elite family symbol, man, the dragon, man. So they actually know who they are, man. And then they name Rothschild mean red seal. You know, go ahead, bro.
And out of the mouth of the false prophet,
which is the Roman Catholic Church, which they trickled down to the Baptists, the Methodists, you know, all this so-called Christianity, the Islam, all this started from the Roman Catholic Church, man. Which is started with our people, you know. Go ahead.
For they are the spirit. For they are the spirit of the devil, working miracles which go forward to the kings of the earth.
I say they are the spirit of the devil, which is the spirit of the deceiver, man. That's why the U.S. always send their ambassadors to these different parts of the countries, and they be basically letting them know the plan, man. You know, with their allies, they'll go meet with all their different allies, and basically, you know, they're like Saudi Arabia, you know, all the Arab allies, they'll meet with them and basically feed them the propaganda, man, to prepare them for the war, man. Go ahead.
In the whole world, to gather them for the battle of the great day of the Most High Almighty.
And this is what it's all about, man, which like the brother said, no preachers, nobody ever want to touch these scriptures, man. Even you got the dude James White at Alpha and Omegas, nobody goes into the prophecies. You know, everybody always talking about we're in the end times. But Revelation is talking about the end times, man. What about this great battle that's finna take place? You know,
Well, James is not a prophet.
come.
You know, the spirit of Yahawashi is not in him, because if it was, he would be able to testify. He would be able to, he would be able to prophesy. And he doesn't do that. All he talks about those intelligent ass, big ass words, but he's not breaking down nothing. He's a carnal man.
And if I can say this, just like I said earlier, man, the pastor, you know, my pastor told me that already happened. Like there was a battle between the Most High and Satan, man. You know, they got in the Christian churches, they paint the picture like the Most High and Satan really going against each other, man. But Satan worked for the Most High, and it's a symbolic book. You know, and he just said the dragon, the Rothschild family, that's they logo is the dragon, man. You know, cause they know who they are. You know, it ain't no literal battle between the Most High and Satan, man. It's talking about Yahawashi and his chariot versus the world's army, man. You know, versus the Gentile army, man. That's gonna be a real literal battle, man. You know.
I got something from James. Malachi 1:14. But cursed be the deceiver which had in his flock a male, and vowed and sacrificed unto the Lord a corrupt thing. For I am a great king, said the Lord of hosts, and my name is dreadful among the heathen. So James, what he don't even call on the Most High and the Son's true name, Yahawashi. So he's definitely not a prophet.
I got a quick precept.
Right, and which the scriptures say, the testimony of Yahawashi, you still got some more to that though, man. Like the scriptures say though, the testimony of Yahawashi, which whom the world knows as Jesus, that's the spirit of prophecy within itself, man. So you got the testimony of Yahawashi, man. You gonna have that spirit of prophecy, man. That's the spirit. That is the spirit of prophecy, man. You know. So for James, like the brother was saying, for James White to say he not a prophet, he don't even have the testimony of Yahawashi, man. You know, he really go back to that scripture in 2 Corinthians where Satan have transformed himself into an angel of light, preaching righteousness, man. You know, that scripture apply to him, man. Because he act like he preaching righteousness, man, but he really an Edomite, man. He got the spirit of Edomite. He just set up to cause confusion, man. Go ahead, finish on that.
Revelation 16:15. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keep his garment.
And that's what it's all about, man. Watching and keep your garment, man. You know. And what's your garment, man? Basically standing to this word, man. You know, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, man. But you're not gonna keep them perfectly, man. But you gotta keep them to the best of your ability, man. You gotta be trying your hardest to keep them, man. You know, so that you won't walk naked in the times to come, man. Cause that's really what's gonna save you out here, man. Wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy times and the strength of thy salvation.
At least he walked naked, and they should see his shame.
There you go. At least you walk naked, and they see your shame, man. You know, which, hey, like we said, don't nobody go into these prophecies, man, but the true men of the Lord, man. And the true men of the Lord is starting with the elders at GMS, man, and all the men that trickle down under them. You know that, but now you got other brothers who teach the same doctrine that don't, like DTA, you know, that don't call themselves on the GMS, man, but if they teaching their true doctrine, they the men of the Lord too, man. They actually going to the prophecies too.
And he gathered them together into a place called in the Hebrew tongue, Armageddon.
Right, Armageddon, which means Mount of the Troops, man. You know, going back to what the brother said. Go ahead, bro.
Keep going.
I'm gonna say something about Megiddo in the Greek. Oh, that's it on it.
Unless it down somewhere.
Nah, you good.
This Revelation 12:7. And there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels.
Right, man. With somebody hold Daniel 12, right? Because this is an end time prophecy right here, man. It said Michael and his angels fought, and the dragon, which if you read up, which you read like in the chapters before, they let you know the dragon was actually going to men, because it said it was 5 kings have fallen, one is. You know, it was breaking it down like this, which would let you know it was actually talking about a man, man. So it ain't to this. So go ahead, bro.
And prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven.
Right, which no rulership was found no more. It's actually talking about when the so-called white man gonna get cast out of his rulership, man. You know, that's why the Lord said He gonna bring His power down to the earth, man. You know, go ahead.
And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and
Old
Satan.
serpent, going back to Genesis, man, the Garden of Eden, letting you know that it's the white man.
Which deceiveth the whole world.
And how did he do that? With philosophies, you know, democracy, so on and so forth, man. He made the entire world believe that Yahweh and Yahawashi were white.
he was let out the pit to do that.
Right.
You know, when he was cast in the pit for 1,000 years, and he released to deceive the whole world. You know, so